Come on in, come on in. Okay, Alexa, play. When they opened their door, birds flew out. They had so many animals, smelly, and a reasonable amount. But they were happy, and so were the children. With their happiness and the animals helped them to feel safe and unthreatened. They opened the door. You heard loud sounds of music, rhythm, voices, sound of hands slapping high five, pound for pound. Everyone seemed to entertain themselves, moving about and around from room to room. No plan to rest or lay heads down, just in the movement of many feet, the snapping fingers, all kept singing songs, a party all day long. When they opened their door, you heard family and friends laughing out loud, playing cards, drinking and cooking on the grill. They were having a good time. Their day is chill, a celebration of just living, being, enjoying existence. When they opened the door, you heard sounds of water pouring and pouring. There is chaos, yelling, fighting too. Which one had persistence with the argument while the others cried their misty blue? You never know what's going on in this property. Shutting their doors to keep their privacy from the neighbors' ears, penetrating and listening for free. A window was open, and a baby is climbing out, seeing the toy on the sidewalk, and began to shout, but was en route. As the baby called mom, and then the baby called dad, no one heard the baby sound. So the baby took it upon itself, as if hanging out of the window was due right now. That baby came for the toy, and a diaper, and a bottle, and all. From the back door, all heard the garbage collector, stopping by every home to see what they can get from each house. They collected many of some things, whether it is happiness, whether it is sadness, whether it is laughter, even a baby toy, maybe a misty blue behind a door closed, and just grabbing anything and having no clue. Still, if the door was closed and the window was stuck, sanitation was coming by for the trash to pick up. As every day came on through, sanitation could not see you, but they had to do the recycle. Because every day, the trash would happen again. Maybe next door, to the door next door. Maybe another time, another day, another block of a different neighborhood in any way. Another sound of house from each window shouting out. Yet the morals stood the same. From the sanitation taking the same route. So the door was open to sit out the trash. They knew who is sanitation and what the garbage is about. The different trash with the sanitation who was the witness of their mess. One thing they knew that nobody could denounce. People are happy to keep the trash out. So the family business was secure. They did it in their way, in their house. They did it in their way, in their place of residence. They maintained their difference inside of their own home. Uniquely separate, but only to remain sheltered safely with their family's name. After the removal of the trash, many checked around to see that everyone pretty much did almost the same thing. No one was homeless. They kept their freedoms. They kept it at their house. Products of their environment, and every day the trash was sent for a new night to fill their plates behind the locked doors and closed windows as sanitation cleaned their gates. After the home was trash free, no one dared to violate. because they kept their faith in their own house. That's it, okay? Again, the poem is called At the House. And pretty much you can hear that it was things that go on in different homes, okay? Even though many of us are products of the same environment, the fruit don't fall far from the tree, right? If an apple tree grows in that neighborhood, everybody is going to have apples. They might eat it the same, different way. They might eat it a different day. They might make a different apple pie, but the fruit is not going to fall that far from the tree. Okay, guys? Listen, if you missed any of the poetry and you would like to catch the recaps, the quotes, or the clips, please check it out on Saturday. Okay, what is that? Let me see. CJ, like the live. Thank you, CJ. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Please be tapping the screen and seeing your love. I would appreciate that so much. Guys, if you missed any of the recaps, the quotes, the clips, or if you're looking to purchase Skin Poetry 1, you can, the quotes, the clips, and the recaps, you can certainly get that on Saturday is when everything is uploaded and everything. You can catch that on Saturday on Threads. I'm not live on Threads on Thursday nights, but I am live on Facebook, which you can catch it, Fanbase, you can catch it, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. You can get all the recaps, the quotes, the clips, all the silliness and all the shenanigans and the bananakins. Y'all know we got words. Okay? Y'all can catch all of that on Saturday. Okay? But guys, let's go ahead and get into the talk of the poetry, okay? So, again, the poem was called At the House. I don't know anybody whose home is without its mess. Everybody's home has some mess, okay? Some of us will make a perfect face in front of the public. We perfect. Everything is good. You know what I'm saying? But a home can have mess. Just like this messy here that I love, okay? Yes. A home is not without its mess. And are there any of you that are like me that, you wish that sanitation could collect trash can of mess out of the home to make things easier? And it could be little things, that annoy you in the home, that you reside in, with your family and you love everybody, but there's little things that you wish, I wish I could throw that out to sanitation. That's what this was about. The sanitation was able to clean up their mess beyond just their trash. They had so much going on in the house. One liked to party. The other one liked to, party and BS with the cards and the grilling. The other one, they used to argue. So the sanitation came by every day and picked up their trash so they can do it all over again tomorrow. And maybe they switched what they was doing in each home. That's what it was about, but they all were from the same environment and the same things happened in their homes, but just different days, different times. It happens to all of us. It's a human thing. So if the sanitation can come and pick up our trash, things in the house, not just the garbage, but the mess, right? Little things like that would drive you crazy, like cleaning the other bathroom. If you have more than one bathroom, like myself, I have more than one bathroom, right? And sometimes no one wants to clean the other bathroom, especially the one that the men use, right? I have my own bathroom. I'm a girl, and, they don't share the bathroom with me. Okay, I'm glad they're respectful because it's being bathroom a little challenging. Okay, and because you like a clean home, sometimes don't you wish you could take the dirty bathroom and boil it up, right? And just one time and toss it into the garbage made specifically for a dirty bathroom. That particular garbage bag would say the dirty bathroom, and then it would be in parentheses or quotes and say for the men. Right? The sanitation say they had a specific, waste basket or specific, garbage bags for the areas of the home you don't want to clean. Hey, big sis, my big sister's up there. Okay? So this poem is about that. Different trash that goes on in different homes. And many are in the same environment, again, going through the same stuff, different day, different time, maybe a different hour, okay? And maybe different people. Maybe last night mom and dad played cards and cooked on the grill, but today the daughter and the son decided they're going to play cards and cook on the grill, and mom and dad had an argument. Or maybe the daughter had some friends over, and they decided to turn up the music and be jamming with the rhythm and slapping five, and the brother put some stuff on the grill with his friends. Different times, different things. There's no house without its messes. Okay, maybe they came in on a Tuesday night and everybody had to work, but they still wanted to party and the music was going on. And then the baby went out the window to get her toy. The mess that goes on in the home. None of us are void of that. think about the products that people use. Everyone buys this dish detergent and everyone buys laundry detergent. Maybe socks, maybe light bulbs. All right, these are things that we all use in our environment. So this poem was relating to, everybody that's different homes, maybe different cultures. Maybe their morale is the same, but they operate it a little differently. But they still have these similarities because they are products of the environment. This poem focus is about how morally many of us are similar. All right? Similar. All right? And other things that separate us, besides the visions of the societies, only thing that separates us is last name and zip codes, really. Because we all, like, when the commercial comes on for the dishwashing liquid, you be like, I gotta try that. I'm gonna try Palmolive. It softens my hands. They need to pay me for that. Let me not mention no names. But anyway, you gotta pay. You gotta pay me for that. But anyway, yes, just generalizing. I might try that detergent. I heard it's good. Last time girlfriend came to work with it, it smelled so good on her clothes. I loved it. You know what I'm saying? With that, I ain't gotta wear too much cologne, or I don't have to wear too much perfume. Those things that make us so similar in our environment. And even though we may feel like, oh, I would never do that. Oh, I don't do it like that. And you never know, you may be doing some of the same things just on a different day at a different time in your house. And the sanitation needs to take out the trash. Outside of that, we mostly think the same every day, but are in different locations, and we may be thinking it at a different time of the day. That's what this poem is about. Per se, you had sanitation come out because you had an unwanted guest, right? And you want sanitation to get the trash out the house. That's the mess that you created, the dust, the sweep ups, right? But now you got a sanitation that comes and says, we came for your unwanted guest. Right? You want the sanitation trash bag for that, right? Wouldn't that be nice? You don't have to tell an unwanted guest, get out of my house. You don't have to tell an unwanted guest, I don't want you to come over here no more. Don't come around here no more. Don't come around no more. Okay? All you have to do is get the trash bag. And guess what? They don't even have to know it's a trash bag for the unwanted guest. Because if you color code it, right? Let's say for the unwanted guest, the trash bag is yellow. Or for the men's bathroom, the trash bag is green. And these bags are not recycle worthy, okay? The sanitation that comes for them, they can't recycle these bags. They're not recycle worthy. Whereas a blue bag is for plastic containers in your home that are recycle worthy. They reuse the plastic and make cups and plastic spoons, all types of eatery and, stuff like that, utensils, containers. That's what they use the plastic for when they recycle it, right? But say you had a family argument, maybe over a deceased loved one and their belongings that were left, right? And you and the cousin get into a disagreement. You might require a special trash bag for the cousin. I would want the recycling people to pick up the cousin. I have some cousins that they are not recycle worthy. Say they come in 2 different bags. My moderator shaking their head. Y'all know y'all feel that way. Y'all got some cousins that be like, if I could just throw them out with the recycling, or the ones that they can be recycled, but they be recycled to a whole nother country, they probably make you pay a tariff for it, but at least you ain't got to see them again, right? So say like they came in 2 colors. The cousin that you don't mind speaking to, y'all just got into a disagreement, but you love that cousin. You want to be around them again. You want to see them again. Their recycle bag is lavender. You don't have to pay a tariff for that cousin, okay? Because it was just a misunderstanding. You just need a break. But then you got the cousin that you never want to speak to again. Maybe because they always doing some messed up stuff, all right? They are not recyclable worthy. I'm going to put them in a dark purple bag. That type of stuff. I want my sanitation person to pick up. They go to the dumpster in a whole nother country, and no tariffs are charged for them either. Because they're not coming back. They're going to stay over there. The things that go on in my head, I tell you, right? Say like you got some bad kids. Now, these bags, we want to be delicate with them because they are babies, right? But say like you got some bad adult kids. They don't listen to nothing, right? You want to temporarily recycle them because you want them to come back home. They're your babies. Even though they're adults and they don't make no sense sometimes and they're crazy, you put them in a hazardous red bag temporarily. Recycle them, okay? And listen, if they got spouses,